Last night, England got knocked out of the World Cup against France. Sadly for me, I'm English, yet I live in Scotland, which is why I've done a few videos where I've asked Scottish fans about the World Cup, one of which will be today. I'm going to a game in Scotland, so I thought, why not ask a few fans their thoughts on England crashing out last night. England beat Iran, drew with USA, and then beat Wales to kind of breeze through the group stage. Smashed Senegal pretty easily. Obviously, they didn't have Sadio Mane, but they were the champions of Africa. Everyone started to get a little bit excited until we played a decent team in France, where obviously we got knocked out. Harry Kane missed his penalty, scored one, but yeah, just wasn't enough in the end for England, who can have their heads held high, I suppose. They did okay, but it's the English way, isn't it? We're not going to win anything anytime soon. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Let's go and ask Scottish people what they think about England crashing out of the World Cup. Do I have to film this video? You've got some English family, right? But you would prefer Scotland to win over England if they were playing each other. How do you think last night went for England? Did you watch the game?
I mean, the ref was a bit a cheat.
Yep. The ref didn't do very well. Yeah. 4 penalties should have been given. Yep. But Kane missing that penalty. There were some poor decisions, but then obviously Kane did miss the penalty himself. Do you think that Gareth Southgate should stay in the job after this World Cup? He's got potential. Yep, you think so? You're nodding away as well, you reckon?
Yeah. I mean,
but you're English.
He's done really well for us.
He has done well,
I know people moan about it, but the guy's done well for us. I mean, we ain't won nothing since 1966. I think we got a lot closer with Gareth.
Quarter-final, a final and a semi. Yeah. It's not too bad. No. And who do you think's a better manager, Steve Clarke for Scotland or Gareth Southgate for England? Southgate's got a better attacking play, but Clarke's got better tactics just in general. Fair enough. And for the teams that are left in the World Cup then, who is it? Morocco Argentina versus France, Argentina versus Croatia. Who's going to be in the final and who's going to win it? Croatia and Morocco. Croatia-Morocco final. Wow, could you imagine that? And who's going to win it then? Morocco to win it, what do you reckon?
Well, my heart would go with Morocco. I'd love to see him do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I think probably Argentina
for Messi.
For Messi, I mean that'd be great for Messi to do it. English, I mean the hand of God and all that. There's a little bit of bitterness still there. Yeah. But I like Messi. So, what was your instant reaction to England losing last night? What? You were buzzing. What was like your face like when Harry Kane put that penalty over the bar?
Oh, I'm shocked. I sat laughing.
You were laughing, yeah. Understandable. And do you think that England should stick with Gareth Southgate after the World Cup?
Yeah, because you're losing.
You think you reckon keep him because he keeps losing? You reckon keep him? And you reckon keep him as well? And so who do you think's done a better job, Southgate for England or Steve Clarke for Scotland?
Steve Clarke for Scotland.
Steve Clarke. So Steve Clarke's a better manager than Southgate. And 4 teams left in the World Cup. Who's going to win it? I'll start over here. Who's going to win the World Cup? There's 4 teams left.
But I say France.
You're saying France, you're saying France. Morocco. And Argentina. What were your lads' initial thoughts of the England result last night?
Good.
You were happy with it? Yeah. What about yourself? Good. You seem pretty excited. What was your reaction when Kane put his penalty over the bar?
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I can imagine. And do you think that Southgate has done a better job for England than what Steve Clarke has done for Scotland?
No.
No? You think Steve Clarke's done better for Scotland? And what do you reckon?
Steve Clarke's done better.
Steve Clarke. And who's winning the World Cup, do you reckon?
France.
France and?
Don't know.
Argentina for Messi?
Yeah.
People will recognise you from my Livingston Aberdeen video, and it's quite fitting that the bagpipes and the Scottish clan music's on right now for this video specifically. What was your instant reaction to England losing last night to France?
Being someone of English and Scottish family, more the Scottish side these days, so I'm not heartbroken that England went out.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think Gareth Southgate got it wrong? Like tactically, think he should have played other players, or?
No, France weren't their best, but you're playing against the world champions. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. Penalty goes in. Yeah. Could be something different.
So you are more of a Scotland fan than England fan, despite sort of having allegiances to both. Yeah. Do you think that Steve Clarke has done a better job at Scotland with what he's got resource-wise than what Southgate has done with England? Obviously, Southgate's got a better squad than Steve Clarke's got to a final. Steve Clarke's got to a tournament. Like,
it's a hard one to say. When we look back at the playoff against Ukraine, teams didn't turn up, so fine margins make all the difference.
Of course.
If Scotland had turned up on that day, chances are could have been Wales.
And who do you think's going to win the World Cup then? Final question.
Argentina.
Messi.
Just the way that they were against Holland.
Yeah.
Tactics and ways, and especially like the aggression towards the end. Some people won't like it, but it's a part of football.
Perfect.
I think they'll get through one way or another.
What did you think of the England sort of tournament and performance overall in the World Cup?
They're okay.
I do alright, to be fair, but
Also against USA when they drew 0-0, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, that was a bad result. And then obviously the France result last night. I take it you were pretty happy with the game. And do you think that Gareth Southgate got it wrong? Like, would you have played different players or?
I don't know why he never played James Maddison.
Yeah, he didn't get a minute, did he?
Who was it? Trent. I think he never got minutes.
Yeah.
Either. I don't know why. Pretty happy they got knocked out.
But you're pretty happy they got knocked out. You're grinning away. Look at you.
Yeah.
And who do you think's going to win the World Cup then?
I want to say France, but I'm not sure.
Like an Argentina, maybe Messi? What about Morocco or Croatia?
I want Argentina to win, but I think Morocco might actually.
You reckon Morocco might do it? It's going to be France, isn't it?
Morocco are doing well.
Yeah.
I don't know. You always have to look out for the underdogs, but I want Argentina to win it for Messi.
Yeah, fair enough. And just last question for Southgate: do you reckon England will sack him, or do you reckon he'll walk, or do you reckon he'll be here for?
They need to sack him, otherwise it's never going to come home.
You reckon they need to sack him, otherwise it will never come home? Do you agree?
Yeah. I mean, his contract ends at the end of the Euros or something like that.
So maybe after that, yeah.
After that.
So I've just filmed my 2 videos for the day. I did only just plan on obviously coming to the League Cup final, the women's one, but sometimes you've got to jump on topics, and asking the Scotland fans about England in the last couple of days has been something I've just jumped on. So yeah, I'll give you my thoughts on it just now. A huge thank you firstly to all the Scottish people who came on this video and gave their thoughts. I thought it'd be funny to hear some of them lads saying that Southgate should stay just because he keeps losing is quite funny. I've never really been hugely into the Southgate sort of era, if that's what you want to call it. I've got mates who are way more pro Southgate than I am, but to be fair, weirdly enough, this tournament he's won me over. With the Euros final, I thought that was so disappointing. With the semi-final in Russia, that was sort of like, it was quite exciting, obviously, but then went out to Croatia. I feel like we could have done better in that game. But yeah, to go out against the world champions France yesterday could have been worse, I feel like. Losing to the world champions, as I've already mentioned, isn't the worst thing in the world. But he has won me over. Obviously, he's gotten further than any other England manager, apart from Alf Ramsey, getting us to a final. Like, if you look at his actual record, you've got to say he's up there, one of England's best ever managers, just for like the kind of where he's taken us in tournaments. I still obviously think like there's better managers out there tactically, yes, but the way that he's actually got the squad together playing, they all seem like they're mates. Like, that's something I've never had in my life. Everyone seems to think that like England's this golden generation every few years or whatever, but like Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, they never used to chat to each other. John Terry, they had their cliques by the sounds of things, and we as a nation were let down because of that. But it feels like Gareth has really got the boys together. So yeah, I'd probably keep him for the next Euros, give him that one, see how we get on. We've obviously got a good squad right now, and we're doing really well, and we're actually a force to be reckoned with in tournaments, unlike the Hodgson era and stuff beforehand. So yeah, brilliant to see England doing well again at tournaments, but just a shame that it's not coming home, which I'm sure you Scottish fans out there are happy about. I have a lot of Scottish subscribers, obviously, which is why I think these videos are resonating really well. So Scottish people, if you're watching, which I guess you are, drop in the comment section below what you thought about the France game. I'm sure a lot of you already have. Please do remember to hit that like button as well, and subscribe if you're new. The League Cup final vlog will be coming out the day after this one. I've got loads planned during December as well. So, whoa! Need to take a breath. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.